right, guys. Thanks for joining us for episode 22. We've already come a long way here, almost a couple dozen episodes so far. But we're going to talk about spring in Colorado and how awesome springtime is here. If you don't like the cold, you may not like the winter, but you'll love the spring. We promise you that. So we'll get started here. First of all, we always like to lead it off with some real estate talk, right? Because this is kind of what we do for a living. But like we see a huge like surge in growth. 3/4 of our annual appreciation happens in 3 months, which is usually that early springtime. So February, March, and April is where we see a lot of growth from the listings that are on the market during that time. So there's home growth, which is awesome. I get excited when I see March Madness come around, Rockies opening day, some of that stuff is just exciting. And there's just that spring feel in the air, which is just awesome. Flowers blooming, that sort of thing. So what are some of the things that you guys like to either do or that you love about spring in Colorado?
It always makes me think of coaching. I don't coach anymore, but for 10 years I coached lacrosse. So it's like it's dark early, there's snow on the ground, you're wearing mittens when it starts. And then over like 3 weeks, daylight saving times happens, It warms up, crocuses, gloves come up, anyway.
It's awesome.
Fun time. I love the fact that we have all the seasons here. It would bum me out if we didn't.
It's so nice when it goes from getting dark at 5 to 7:30, 8:30. That's the best.
I'm always thinking playing and or watching baseball, whether it's coaching my son or playing in softball leagues or watching the Rockies.
Do you still play softball? We've never talked about that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about, I guess Castle Rock has a really good men's
team.
Hey, we should get
awesome.
We should get a Remax Professionals League started.
That'd be sweet. That'd be
But I'm thinking about joining there's like an actual men's baseball league in Castle Rock that I guess is pretty good.
That's hardcore.
Well, opening day for the Rockies is usually right around April 1st. This year it was a little after because they were on a road trip first. But my dad took my son because I was out of town. Usually he'll take me if he has an extra ticket to opening day. Jack got to go with him. Rockies are let's see, they were up, I think 6-2, something like that. And they decide, let's go check out the concourse, and just go walk around and see things. So they leave their seats. All of a sudden, the Rockies are down 7-6, and it was totally their fault. They left their seats. And if you know anything about baseball, it's the most superstitious sport ever. And then they were up there in the concourse, and then they heard like home run, hit, like all this stuff going on. All of a sudden, they're down 6-7, and then they come back in their seats to finish the game. And the Rockies load the bases in the bottom of the ninth. First guy strikes out, Chris Bryant. And then the second guy, Ryan McMahon, hits a granny. Fifth granny in history. Grand slam that happened with the bases loaded on opening day. So such a cool start.
Across the entire league in the history of baseball.
The history of baseball. It's happened 5 times. Walk-off grand
No
slam.
idea. Was that rare?
Walk-off.
So opening day.
Ryan the McMahon pulled it off. And so the Rockies won their home opener, which was awesome because they've lost every game since then and before that. So we're glad.
I've done that twice over the years, 3 times over the years. And twice it's stunning. It's like 70 degrees. The other time was about 40 degrees. That was probably the last time.
At this point, Rockies, as much as we love baseball, I think a lot of us would prefer to win. And so now it's more of a social event more than it is let's watch the Rockies win a game.
Sadly. It is a great experience, though. If you haven't been to Coors Field, it's like one of the best atmospheres for a game, one of the most beautiful stadiums you'll ever see. And then you've got all kinds of like party atmosphere on the rooftop and great concourses, great food. It's just a fun night and usually good weather here in Colorado for baseball games during the summer. But it was the Rockies, I think, may have a long season with a lot of losses, unfortunately.
Blake Street bums
but
than the Bombers.
Yeah, exactly. Think about all the other things going on in Colorado right now, sports-wise. Like, it is a beautiful thing. You got the NFL draft coming, which if you're just football only, that's your focus right now.
God bless the NFL. They're on the top of the news.
Yes,
every
all the
week
time.
of the year.
It's unbelievable. Yeah. And they're going to be on Christmas Day. They have 2 games on Christmas Day
Remember
to
we
try
talked
to rob
about
the
that,
NBA.
the fact because it happened to fall on a Sunday last year, and now they're like, hey, that was great. We're going to do that every year.
Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, games on a Wednesday, games on a Monday. It doesn't matter. They're doing it. But then, I mean, this is what we should have led with. But we have 2 of the best teams in the world, hockey and basketball. The Nuggets and the Avalanche are just phenomenal. And so seeing them, the Nuggets are flirting with a 1 seed right now, tied for a 1 seed, and the Avs are right there in a good playoff spot, like gonna have a good position to do some damage there. So it's awesome. They're getting healthy at the right time, and I'm just excited. It's so fun to watch playoff basketball and hockey this time of year. We had a great run last year with the Nuggets winning the championship for the first time ever. And I got to go see a finals game, which was unbelievable with my 2 oldest. Yeah. So just loved it. So hopefully we can have 2 parades this summer. That would be unbelievable.
We'll see.
Does that ever happen, basketball, because they're in the same season, basketball and hockey in the same city? Oh, that would be a hell of a first.
That's a fun stat
We're gonna have to Google that one. The other thing is March Madness just ended last night with the national champs, UConn back-to-back champs. So that was pretty awesome too to see that whole run. The oh my gosh, what's the song that they play at the end? Your shining moment. This shining moment like song. It gives me chills every year when I watch that. So
I don't think I know that.
Lots of sports stuff. It's like the highlights of all the tournament, and you see all
They showed that before. They did it by team, but I don't remember the signature song.
It's always right after the trophy presentation.
Yeah,
that's when they do
I
it.
didn't stick around.
So you
Is it
gotta
when they're
hang
cutting
on
the
for
net
that.
down?
Yeah. It's special. So
Congrats to UConn.
yeah,
It was a good game too. It was a fun one to watch.
It's a little blowout. So a guy who grew up in Connecticut, we don't have much to root for. We used to have the Hartford Whalers, the Whale. Pretty much all we have is UConn.
That's true. Yeah.
Probably not the only reason I picked them, but probably the main reason.
All right. So we're losing some listeners that aren't into sports. So let's get back to Colorado. A couple things to do that are really awesome. There's the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is unbelievable. The Denver Zoo, if you want to get out and enjoy the weather a little bit. Pikes Peak, you can go check that out now that it's not snow covered. The Royal Gorge, if you want to drive a little bit further. There's all kinds of hikes. The trails start to dry out, so you can use the Trails app too to like find out if the trails are too wet to go on, or if you can go on there. But we have so many like great hikes, whether it be like more technical or like a family hike that you just want to get out and do. Like that's a great thing to do right now. And then down in the Springs, you got like Garden of the Gods. The Seven Falls hike is one of our favorites.
What's that straight uphill climb? The
incline.
the Manitou
Yep.
incline.
Manitou incline's huge. Yeah, if you're in for a real good workout, some lunges.
She'll do that once a year.
Yeah.
To let
They've
me
got
give out.
There's if you guys have ever been to the aquarium, that one's awesome.
Yep.
If you haven't gone up to Pikes Peak, like Pikes Peak in the summer, like taking the train up to Pikes Peak and stuff is pretty awesome. I know it's more.
You don't have to hike it. You can actually ride
you can get to the top of a 14er.
Yeah.
So my wife's company, what do they call themselves now? Lumen. They sponsored that last year, the climb they do. So my son is kind of
The driving one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been to that, but I hear it's like really cool to watch.
She's done it twice. My son went with him, but you get there like 5:30 in the morning or something. But
Pretty cool cars out
That's
there.
cool. There's
so that's
bike trails like everywhere.
Concert
right?
season as well. I mean,
Yeah.
concert venues everywhere, outdoor venues, all
so
the
you
good
guys are all
stuff.
talking about doing fun stuff. Does anyone else like taking care of their yard? Well, I think
Yeah.
spring. It's
No, I don't like it, but I do it.
I'm not making it up. I love it. So in our neighborhood, there's one dude. Actually, you're going to meet him at the burger thing this weekend. Who has the best yard? He starts the earliest. He takes the best care. It's the greenest. So as soon as he starts moving, then everyone else starts kind of kicking into gear and getting out the rakes and
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Sets the tone for the neighborhood.
sets the tone.
For me, like colorful Colorado, there's always like hikes, going out to the national forest, 14ers. I love to garden. So for me, it's like starting a lot of plants. And in May is when you get to put all your plants out in the garden and really get started. So for people who do garden, I think it's definitely an exciting time of year since most people plan and wait
yeah.
through all winter to get ready for spring.
Yep. You're an avid gardener.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I got 2 community garden plots this year, so I'm going to be
Really?
making a lot of food. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Throw
cool.
Like
awesome.
peppers. and-
Super hot peppers is my main thing, and then just like rare, interesting
You
varieties.
make an awesome chili.
Oh yeah, I make my own hot sauce. I make pepper powders.
Salsas.
Yeah, salsa.
Where has all this been?
I'm growing tomatillos this year
Cool.
to make some salsa verde.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been growing on a really small garden that I built like at my parents' house.
Yeah.
But now I have community garden plots that are going to be a lot bigger, so I'll be able to produce a lot
Freaking
more.
Renaissance man over here, man. It's like,
Yeah.
turn around, he's gardening.
So.
Turn around, he's got you in a chokehold. Like from one extreme to another.
Seriously.
So in my family, we've got a lot of birthdays in May. So like my wife's birthday is the 3rd,
Yeah.
and then my mother-in-law's the 10th, and somewhere right there is always Mother's Day. So that's like gardening day. Like I'm in my dirt. Don't bother me. Feed me when I raise my hand. All about gardening because you're not supposed to start till Mother's Day, right? I'm not making that up, right?
It's
Probably.
it's
There's
the
probably a
last
rule.
frost date, which shifts around each year. This year, it's probably going to be around the 15th of next month, hopefully.
We, my wife and I have started the plans for like every year. What we're going to start doing is, regardless of how big it is, we're just going to get a dumpster and just purge from the year before. Just throw crap away.
Spring cleaning.
Yep, spring clean like crazy. I don't know if we'll need a dumpster every year. This year we do because there's still some stuff left over from when we moved from the previous seller.
Yeah.
And so we that's one of our things is getting the house just spring ready, clean, minimalist almost to an extent, and making
We'll
sure.
check in a month to see how you do.
Yeah, well, now that we've got number 4 coming, it's like we got to do this now because Jay's gonna be pregnant in the heat of the summer, and no one's gonna want to do anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
check in with me.
Those are, yeah. So some of the big things, right, to maintain your home during the springtime would just be some people like it's really good to just like power wash your exterior, especially if you have like a vinyl siding or something that has cobwebs or just different things like that. Just remove all that, start fresh in the spring after all the weather. I think another thing is make sure you get your sprinklers like summerized so that you're ready to go and you can start watering your lawn early, like Chad's neighbor, and then. Some other things that I think are good are clean your gutters. Make sure that they're all cleaned out because it's underestimated, you guys, how much impact that makes on your home. Like any water issue tends to be like where gutters are jammed and then it starts overflowing somewhere where it shouldn't. And then all of a sudden you have like a moisture damage issue on your siding or somewhere else.
Yep.
And so it's if you do have one of those, call my guy Cody Brown with Independent Restoration Services, and he can help you out. But if not, like if you just maintain it properly, and Dan McGrath, one of my contractors that does gutter cleanouts all the time, he's phenomenal at that. It's just making it like really good for the spring, and if you do it once a year, you're set. You don't really have to worry about it again. So I keep telling my kids they need to start a business with the robots, from Roomba has a luge. It's called the luge, and it goes in the gutter and it goes and cleans out the gutter by yourself. You don't have to do it.
Have you seen the Modern Family episode?
No.
Where he gets one of those.
You did?
And it kills a bird's nest. And he's like, no.
Was it Cam?
It's Phil Dunphy. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, those are cool.
I've told my kids, I'm
They
like,
root out everything.
you get a good business going on that, I will fund it like at the start, and then you
In
pay me
practice
back
on
in
my house.
Capital, no.
revenue.
So we don't have any, trees with leaves. We have only pine trees, and we have a lot of pine trees. So that's what's in our gutters.
Pine
And that's
needles
that's
and-
the start of spring. In
Pine
our
cones.
world, before we can compete with Larry's lawn,
Yep.
we have to rake up.
All
We
the
got
pine
about
needles.
15. Those big, tall.
Yeah. They just shed everywhere.
15 bags.
Oh my
Jeez.
gosh.
It was just
15
pine
bags.
needles.
We just did that 2 weeks ago.
Like the big black trash bags?
No, like the big, tall paper one.
Oh, yeah.
We got a system down. Anyway, that's the official start. But
Smart.
that's what we have in our gutters. So we have to crawl up and do that.
We the other thing that we always focus on when springtime comes around is those projects. Most of the time they're outdoor projects, but the exterior projects on your house. So like painting, you can't have painters come in the winter unless it's a really warm day in the winter. But then again, like they probably won't finish in a full day. So it has to be 55 to 60 degrees or more to paint with the type of paint that they use. So if you're going to get your house painted, now is probably the best time to do it before it starts getting way too busy for the painter. So like schedule them early and get that on the docket, unless you're doing it yourself.
Quick aside, you actually get a better deal in the fall because they're not as
Probably, yeah. I don't know. I haven't done it yet. We are going to do it. I think we're doing it on our own.
Pink
But
house.
yeah, got to leave one pink handprint for Hallie, but that's about it. So, but like we did our deck a few years ago. We started that in the spring because there's better weather and a little more dry. But yeah, those opportunities to build up that equity, that sweat equity, comes in real handy around the spring.
Yeah. And in Colorado, because we get so much weather, like the snow and the wind, rainfall and stuff, you should paint your house every 7 years is what they say, to like keep it looking well. Otherwise it sun fades, it starts to peel and chip and stuff, and it just doesn't like the house look great from the curb. And so to have great curb appeal, especially if you're thinking about selling here in Colorado, like the best thing you can do is paint it every 7 years. If you have stucco, which we don't have a ton of houses with stucco, but we have quite a few, probably like 10 to 15% of our market has stucco on it. And it's something you see in the desert that will last for forever, right? You never have to do anything with it. But here in our climate, because we have moisture, every 7 years, you've got to be resurfacing that stucco typically, or at least you should, to properly maintain it.
Especially when you have hail.
Yeah.
Hail destroys that stucco.
Yeah.
I've seen pop marks all like along some of these stucco houses.
Yep.
Just from hail.
Checking for hail damage around your house too is probably another good thing to
get a roof
do.
out. Yeah.
We just had a roofer out to take a look at our roof, and one thing he found is the base. We've got a lot of hail damage from where it hits the roof and bounces up against something.
Yeah.
Garage doors as well. If you're looking to upgrade your garage door, or fix anything on your garage door, now's a great time. Resurfacing your garage floor.
Yep.
If you're going to do that, any concrete work on your driveway. I know a lot of these north-facing driveways that get ice and snow buildup, they end up kind of what's the word? They just start chipping and the concrete starts to deteriorate a little bit.
Yeah.
All that stuff can be. It's a really, really good time to get those projects started, and those help that curb appeal on your home, whether it's for you or for selling. So
definitely. Yeah, my roofing friend Scott Coleman has replaced 2 roofs for us, and the one time we did it, the first house we had a Safeco adjuster come out to look at the roof to determine whether it needed to be replaced or not. And we got hammered by a hailstorm. It was pretty obvious that it needed to be done. And she gets out of her car, drove there, and unfortunately, like you could smell a drift of alcohol on this lady. Like,
nice.
And she was there, and she told us,
it's been a rough day.
And Scott, my buddy's trying to get her up on the roof to look at the roof, and she's saying, "No, I don't really feel comfortable with getting up there." But she said that the roof didn't need to be replaced, and we're just like, "You're a roof adjuster, yet you won't get up on the roof to replace the roof. Like, this is not good, and you smell like alcohol from 15 feet away." And so it was bad. It was real bad. And finally, like Scott was able to convince her to like get up and take a peek on the ladder, and she approved the roof. But like it was just the most bizarre experience I've ever had with that. Yeah. So good to, if you are inspecting the roof or having an adjuster go out to look at it, have a roofer go with the adjuster so that you can like get that pushed through. Because sometimes they'll tell you a story that it may not be true because they're representing the insurance company. Like they're supposed to be a third party, right? But they're trying to save the insurance company money sometimes, and they're not just working for you. They don't represent you.
Get close enough to smell them too, apparently.
Yeah, that's always
good
recommended.
piece of advice.
Yeah, how do you know what alcohol smells like? Come on, man.
Hey, this one, you could not miss it.
You're like, that's what that is.
Yeah. I've been to Rockies games.
Oh, man. Yeah, those are all good. I honestly, that's what I was going to ask you, Chad. Your neighbor, Larry, is that his name? Does he use the like the golf course lawn mowing equipment?
No, it's not that big, but he put me onto the, can't remember what it's called, but he greens his lawn.
Like paints it?
Yeah, like, what's it called? Come on, you know what it is.
I would never.
Is it the weed killer that's like green?
Spray
Everyone
paint?
does that. No, he's got some chemical specifically for greening, but if you get it on your concrete and it rends, it like rusts. Anyway, he does not mess
You
with
better have no kids with that stuff.
He is
Or pets.
long past
The,
that. His kids are long gone.
The reason I ask is because I think this is, I don't know, I'm turning into a full blown dad. Like on my social media feeds,
Is this a progressive commercial?
most of the time. Yeah, don't do that.
Sounding like your parents.
I love those commercials. Those are genius commercials. But I keep getting like lawn care, like guys that just take really good care of their lawn. And there's one guy that keeps popping up on my feed that I ended up following because it's so relaxing to watch. But he's got all the golf course, like lawnmowers, like
You
the
gotta have
sand
some-
layers, like all the
You
stuff.
in Parker maybe have more land.
Yeah, I guess maybe. But this guy, he man, his lawn is like
It's like a checkerboard, huh?
beautiful, like just fair, yeah, yeah, fairway worthy. Not even, it's like putting green worthy, a little bit longer, but it was. I'm like, I want that.
Man,
But that
take
equipment's
some,
like-
take some Binford power tools to get to that mark.
That's sick.
Brian and
Sinford,
Cheryl
man.
had a lawn like that too. I
It's
remember.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
I say this a lot. I talk about because we face north, so all winter long we're just covered in snow. Like we just got rid of it last week.
Yeah,
But come summer, we have less sun, so the front yard looks pretty damn good.
yeah.
I can compete with Larry on the front. The back, not so much.
yeah, that's a good thing for people to know here in Colorado. Like west is best. If you're facing west, you're going to get lots of solar driveway help, and your driveway you'll hardly ever have to shovel snow. But if you are north facing, you will be shoveling snow way longer than your neighbors, and your driveway will be iced over if you don't like do it right away. So
And you will curse your non-working
Yes.
snowblower.
and your neighbors, you will hate your neighbors across the street.
Well,
most
my
likely.
neighbors lent me his snowblower.
Oh,
so
you can't hate
I
him.
don't
man.
hate him.
Yeah.
Thought you
still
were going
hate
to say
mine.
you curse your feng shui by facing the wrong direction or something.
South's pretty good too. East is next best, but it goes west, south, east, and then north. As far
Mine's
as
northeast.
which way your front door is
worst.
facing. So
Mine just
yeah,
So
terrible.
what's our timing?
we're about there.
But
Yeah. So I guess we'll wrap this one up. Do you have anything else
no,
to say?
I was going
Chad?
to.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't mean to take the religious, but we had a great sermon on Easter last weekend, 2 weekends ago, and it would just remind you like the rebirth that is spring, and that's the centerpiece of the story, and that's the way I think of what's why my lawn comes to mind the most. But I love watching my lawn turn from brown to green and helping it get there, and
It's awesome.
love that.
Yeah.
Love
watching
that.
anyway, sports we talked about.
New
but
life.
Spring is the bomb. I
Yeah.
love spring.
Springtime in the
too.
Rockies.
Yeah.
Can't
just
beat
the
it.
excitement, and inside I always feel just like that new life that's
Like
coming.
you feel in your bones. It's not
Yeah.
made up. There's something about the way the sun tilts to
Especially in Colorado.
soak it up.
Yeah,
Man,
it's the
it's nice
best.
here.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys, for episode 22. Hope you've enjoyed and get out there and enjoy spring in Colorado if you're here. If you're moving into Colorado and you have questions about the real estate market here or how things work here in the Denver area, let us know, and we're happy to help. And you can subscribe and use these links to get in touch with us below.
Go Avs, go Rocks.
That's right.